Magandang hapon, Cruz Naligas High School. Pagbati rin sa mga estudyante, kaguruan, department heads at sa ating supportive principal na si Dr. Pedro S. Caigoy. Ngayong araw ang pagtatapos ng buwan ng Agham o Science Month na may temang Agham, Pananaliksik at Teknolohiya, Kabalikat sa Matatag at Maunlad na Pamayanan. Ako si Miguel Agas mula sa Ten Rizal at Vice Presidente ng Science Club, ang inyong punong tagapagdaloy ngayong araw. Upang formal itong simulan, mauuna ang ating pambansang awit na susundan naman ng panalangin.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, telas ng sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa mandulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa nagagang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pagaw, ay hinagang tulad, awit sa pagkayang minamahal, ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nagtitindig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan ang ay di magtitindig. Luman ang araw ng walhagit pagsinta, huwag langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya ng partay mga amin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Opening prayer. Let's bow our heads and place ourselves in the presence of the Lord. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for gathering all of us today in this important event. May you bestow your guidance and blessings on this event so that we can enjoy and appreciate its significance in our lives. Bless everyone present here today, that each one of us may be able to share what he or she have for your glory and honor. Grant good health and safety to our loved ones left at home, and peace and goodwill to all men. May the various activities related to this event be a success through your intervention. We ask all of these in your name. Amen.
Para sa ating pambungad na pahayag, narito si Ginang Gladys D. Sabandal.
To our vibrant school principal, Dr. Pedro S. Caigoy, to our diligent department heads and chairmen, to my fellow educators, to our dear students, parents, visitors, friends, ladies and gentlemen, a wonderful day and mabuhay. On behalf of the Science Department of Cruz Naligas High School, it is with great honor and pleasure that I welcome you to the closing ceremony of the Science Month celebration for academic year 2021-2022 with the theme Agham, Pananaliksik at Teknolohiya, Kabalikat sa Matatag at Maunlad na Pamayanan. The annual celebration of Science Month in our school is incomplete without the amazing and enjoyable activities for our learners as well as the teachers. This is the very reason why we push through the conduct of the different activities such as slogan making, Gulayan sa Tahanan for Students and Teachers Edition, and Siyansikula despite the pandemic. Please allow me also to extend my gratitude to all those in one way or another helped and participated in the different activities for the success of our Science Month celebration. We look forward to our continued collaboration and partnership in developing our youth, not only in becoming scientifically literate, but more so as members of a humane society. Let us continue our journey at the Cruz Naligas High School for the greater glory of God and the service of our country and countrymen. Once again, welcome and have a fruitful and enjoyable science exploration. Let us all stay safe. Thank you, God bless, and mabuhay.
Matapos ang mga inihayag ni Ginang sa bandal, susunod naman ang pampasiglang mensahe mula sa ating punong guro na si Dr. Pedro S. Kaigoy.
A pleasant afternoon to our hardworking science teachers, headed by Mrs. Florinda Batad. Also to our department heads, master teachers, parents, students, and school partners. In our calendar of activities, September is a science month. And so the science teachers prepare different activities for teachers and students' engagement. Ako ay lubos na nagpapasalamat sa science family dahil sa kanilang commitment and dedication to work, the untiring services given to our students, for continuously collaborating to be able to give quality education, and lastly, for this very productive and meaningful school activity. Congratulations po. It is also noteworthy to mention the efforts of the actors in this program. Sino ang mga actors dito na aking tinutukoy? Kayo yan, mga mahal naming mag-aaral. Kayo na nagpamalas, nagpakita ng inyong galing sa iba't ibang kategorya. Kayo ang mga actors, kayo ang bida nitong program. And so later on, you will receive certificates of participation and recognition. Salamat sa inyong pagpapakita ng interes sa pagsali upang makipakita ang inyong talento kahit sa virtual na paraan. Kayo naway magsilbing inspirasyon sa inyong kapwa mag-aaral. Congratulations mga anak. Para naman sa hindi mabibigyan ng karangalan, practice more to enhance your skills by joining school activities of your interest. Again, congratulations to all participants and winners for a job well done. Thank you and God bless us all.
Narito ang mga nagsipaglahok sa gulayan sa tahanan, Students at Teachers Edition.
po ay nihingi sa agriculture. Naka-request po nito ng libre. May mustasa, ito na yung tanim niya. Petsay, ito na yung tanim niya. Kaya makikita nyo, meron siyang dilaw. Yung dilaw, blue. Ito ay kangkong. Ito yan. Kangkong. Lord, we thank you for having this meal this morning, and thank you for all the blessings today, and we hope that you will provide us more blessings, special foods for my mother. Amen.
In behalf of Ma'am Sherry C. Crisostomo, let me announce the winners for Gulayan sa Tahanan contest. For the Students Edition, we have Marian Rose L. Favorial. Congratulations. And for the Teachers Edition, we have Sir Eric C. Balse of the English Department. Thank you for joining and congratulations everyone.
Maraming salamat Ginang Cherry C. Crisostomo sa pag-aanunsyo nito. Halina't dumako naman tayo sa slogan making contest.
Good morning. I am delighted today to announce the winners in slogan making contest. Third place goes to Frances M. Tamparong from grade 8 Pearl. Congratulations. Second place goes to Daniel Chloe D. Fodulia from grade 10 Rizal. Congratulations. And the first place goes to Maria Felisa O. Luarca from grade 10 Rizal. Congratulations. Again, congratulations to all the winners.
Maraming salamat po, Binibining Karen Ann A. Bispo. At sa puntong ito, ating panuorin ang mga napiling siyensikula sa bawat baitang na pangungunahan ni Binibining Mariel V. Gulane.
Excited na po kaming i-anunsyo sa inyo ang mga napili sa pinakaaabangang siyensikula. From our grade 7 students, different types of energy. Ang mga napili po ay sina Sofia Ray F. Malyari, Bianca P. Urbano, grade 7, Sampaguita.
Hi, I'm Sophia and I'm with my partner Bianca to discuss what are the different types of energy. But before we go to that question, can we first know what energy is? What is energy?
Energy is a quantitative property that must be transferred to a body or physical system to perform work on the body or to heat it. The law of conservation of energy states that energy can be converted in form but not created or
Oh,
destroyed.
thank you for that, my partner. But little did you know that living organisms require energy to stay alive too.
Really?
Yes, such as the energy humans get from food. Back to the topic, my partner. Did you know at least one of the different types of energy?
Yes, I think so, my partner. Is kinetic energy is a part of it?
Yes, kinetic energy is a part of it. Now can we start our discussion about the different types of energy? Different types of energy are composed of kinetic, mechanical, nuclear, chemical, electromagnetic, gravitational, potential, ionization, and geothermal energy. I know that this isn't all the types of energy, but for now, we'll discuss the 9 different types of it. That is all the different types of energy. But remember, one thing that all of them have their own role in making our community a prosperous and stable community for us to live.
Until we meet again, this is Bianca and this is Sophia from grade 7 Sampaguita. Thank you for watching. Bye!
Siyempre, hindi magpapahuli ang ating grade 8 students. Heat and Temperature by Hesi Shania F. Malonza, grade 8 Diamond.
Shalom guys, good day to you all. I, Hesi Shania F. Malonza, will discuss you about heat and temperature. But first, let's define the meaning of these two words. What is heat? Heat is a form of energy that transfers from a body of high temperature to another body with a lower temperature. Heat transfers from one body with a certain temperature to another body with a different temperature through conduction, convection, and radiation. To better understand that, take a look at this. If I dip a metal spoon which has normal temperature in a glass of hot water, the heat from the water will be transferred to the spoon through the conduction of heat. Another common unit of heat is calorie, defined as the amount of heat needed to change the temperature of 1 gram of water by 1 degree Celsius at a pressure of 1 ATM stands for atmospheric pressure, and the normal atmospheric pressure is 1 atm. Now, let's proceed to temperature. What is temperature? Temperature is the measure of hotness or coldness of a body, object, or substance. Temperature describes the average kinetic energy of molecules in an object or substance.
The higher the kinetic energy, the faster the molecules move, and thus the temperature is higher.
The three common temperature scales are Celsius, Fahrenheit, and Kelvin. Under Celsius introduced the Celsius scale in 1741, while Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit introduced the Fahrenheit scale in 1724. Both scales use the freezing and boiling points of water as reference point. On the Celsius scale, the freezing point of water is 0 degrees Celsius, while its boiling point is 100 degrees Celsius. On the Fahrenheit scale, the freezing point of water is 32 degrees Fahrenheit, while its boiling point is 200 degrees Fahrenheit. William Thomson, also known as, what is it? King Kelvin, also introduced the last scale, which is the Kelvin. This scale is based on absolute zero corresponding to 0 Kelvin. It is the lowest possible temperature, and it is when the molecules of the substance have the lowest energy. The Kelvin scale cannot have negative temperatures. On the Kelvin scales, the freezing point of water is 273 Kelvin, while its boiling point is 373 Kelvin. The temperature difference is 100 Kelvin. The difference in the temperature between two reference points in the Celsius scale is also 100 degrees Celsius. So, when we compare the Kelvin and Celsius scales in terms of change or difference in temperature, 1 Kelvin is equivalent to 1 degree Celsius. Now, have you ever wondered what happens to substance as their temperature changes? Let's find out. When the temperature of a substance changes, its molecular structure and movement also change, which result in what we call phase changes. There are different types of phase changes or transitions, such as melting, solidification, evaporation, and condensation. Fusing or melting is the process that the solid change to its liquid state. The amount of heat required to produce this change is called fusion. Solidification or fusing is the process of changing liquids to solid. Evaporation is the process of changing liquid into gas. Condensation is the change of water from its gaseous form into liquid. Some other forms of phase changes are sublimation and deposition. Is sublimation. Sublimation is the process of transforming a substance from the solid phase directly to the gas state without passing the liquid phase. This requires additional energy. What is deposition? Deposition is the process of transforming a substance from gas to solid without passing the liquid phase and requires a release of energy. So have you learned about heat and temperature? I hope that you keep in mind those information I have told you. This is the end of the video. Goodbye!
At hahabol din ng ating grade 9 students, pollination. Ang mga napili ay sina Andre Prince C. Burata, Mary Iliana Kim M. Villanueva, grade 9 Kisumbing, Marian Rose L. Fabrial, Rachel Ann C. Normore, grade 9 Banson.
Good day. Hi, my name is Andre Prince Burata from grade 9 Kisambing.
Hi, my name is Mary Eliana Kimorales Villanueva from grade 9 Kisundan.
I am Alpha Royale, grade 9, section Banzon.
Hello everyone, my name is Rachel Ann C. Normor, grade 9, section Banson.
Hi, in this video, we'll be discussing our topic, pollination facts, plants to provide flowers to reproduce. First of all, I want you to know that flowers are a reproductive part of the plant. Flower needs to be pollinated to give birth to fruits and crops. Flower help plants to reproduce so that it can lead to production of fruits we can eat. As plant's reproductive part, flower contains male reproductive part called stamen, and a female reproductive part called pistil. A perfect flower contains both male and female part, also known as bisexual flowers. On the other hand, imperfect flower contains either male and female part, and they are called unisexual flowers. What is pollination? Well, pollination is the process on which pollinating agents transfer pollen grains from the anther to the stigma of the flower. These pollen grains plays a crucial role in reproduction since it contains a male haploid gamete, and we'll get there later.
Two types of pollination.
It's called self-pollination if the pollen grains are distributed from a male anther to the female stigma through wind and water. It is called cross-pollination if the pollen grains are distributed to another flower through insects like bees and butterflies. These insects is called the pollinators.
Pollination is a very important life cycle of a flowering plant. It is a part of a sexual reproduction process of flowering plants, which results in seeds that will grow to a new generation.
Common parts of a flower are petal, pistil, receptacle, stem, sepal, and stamen. Petal are the colored parts of the flower that usually attract specific pollinators. Stamen is the male reproductive part of a flower composed of anther and filament. Pistil is the female reproductive part of a flower composed of stigma, style, and ovary.
Terms vocabulary: pollinating is the act of transferring pollen grains from the male anther of a flower to the female stigma. Pollinators are any pollinating agents that helps to move pollen grains from the anther to the stigma of the flower. Pollen grains are microscopic particles containing the male haploid gamete to be used in reproduction.
Now let's talk about how the animal pollinators carry the pollen in a different ways. Vertebrates pollinators like birds and bats carry pollen in their feathers or hair. Although invertebrates like bees and butterflies lack hair, they have something just as suitable for carrying pollen. Bristles situated on their legs, head, and other parts of their that focus on bees. When bees lands on a flower, the hair all over the bee's body attract pollen grains through electrostatic forces. Stiff hair on their legs enable them to bloom the pollen into specialized brushes or packet on their legs or body, and then carry it back to them.
Let us know how pollination happens.
When a bee sips nectar and flies into another flower for more nectars, the stuck pollen on its body gets deposited into the stigma of the flower. As male and female gamete meets at the ovule, the fusion of the two form a zygote. After fertilization, the zygote divides several times to form an embryo and develops to form a seed. On the other hand, the ovary becomes a fruit.
Lesson: virtually all the world's seeds plants need to be pollinated, reproduce, and produce enough seeds for dispersal and progression, maintain genetic diversity within a population, develop, educate fruits to the entire seeds.
Second of the topic, pollinators and flowers help each other to feed and reproduce.
Flowers are really a gift of nature, so we better enjoy their beauty and not to pluck them because they're preventing plants from becoming extinct.
And that's it. I hope you to value flowers and even insects because plants provide us and flowers reproduce plants.
Keep in mind that flowers have many more benefits than we have discussed.
Thank you for watching.
Bye-bye.
para naman sa pangmalakasan nating grade 10 students, ang napili ay John Brian C. Coretao, grade 10, Rizal.
Good to you all. I, John Brian Securito, will be discussing about volcanoes. Begin with the topic. Are you all familiar with this image? Certainly, it is the Mayon volcano, which is situated in the southern part of the main island of Luzon, Albay Province, towering at a height of 8,077 feet above sea level. It is known for its perfectly conical shape, whose natural beauty had inspired a number of legends and arts. Before anything else, what is a volcano? A volcano is a rupture in the crust of a planetary mass object such as Earth that allows hot lava, volcanic ashes, and gases to escape from a magma chamber below the surface. How are volcanoes formed? Volcanoes are formed when magma from within the Earth's upper mantle works its way to the surface. At the surface, it erupts to form lava flows and ash deposits. Over time, as the volcano continues to erupt, it will get bigger and bigger. So, what is the importance of volcanoes to life on Earth? Without volcanoes, most of Earth's water would still be trapped in the crust and mantle. Early volcanic eruptions led to the Earth's second atmosphere, which led to Earth's modern atmosphere. Besides water and air, volcanoes are responsible for land, another necessity for many life forms. Besides that, we are able to help in promoting volcanoes as a vital part of the Philippines tourism through social media platform. Why? A strong social media promoting strategy will generate conversation about our volcanoes here in our country. It will help us to connect with the world, and it will increase awareness and much attention. Second of all, we should also protect our volcanoes. Why? Volcanoes help to cool off the earth, removing heat from its interior. We can show it through visiting those volcanoes so that we can contribute to its tourism. We can preserve and restore the ecosystem by its natural state by developing a systematic science-based program of inventory and monitoring for better understanding. Finally, if I were given a chance to be a tourist guide on one of the volcanoes in our country, which is Mount Pinatubo, I would describe it as historical, idyllic, and picturesque geographical setting. I will proudly share to them that a lot of tourists prefer this as their destination because they want to see its fantastic scenery and perhaps to take a spectacular photographs. So, have you learned anything about volcanoes? Hope that you keep in mind those informations I have told you. I appreciate you all guys, and this will be the end of the video. Adios!
At syempre, hindi magpapahuli ang ating mag-aaral sa grade 12 students, Earth Subsystem, Noli Barnedo.
Familiar ka ba sa Avatar?
Water. Earth. Fire.
Water, fire, earth, and air. Ito ang core elements na makikita natin sa palabas ng Avatar. Pero paano kung sabihin ko sa'yo na Earth is somehow similar with Avatar? Instead of elements, meron tayong tinatawag na spheres. Familiar ka ba nito? Kung hindi pa, ay tatalakayin ko sa inyo ang nalalaman ko sa 4 subsystems of the Earth. Grabe, ang ganda ng tanawin dito. Dito sa kinatatayuan ko. Yes, itong lupang tinatayuan ko. Ito ang geosphere. Geo is the Greek word for ground. Baka narinig mo na ito sa salitang geology or geography. Basically, ang geosphere ay ang mga bato at minerals na matatagpuan dito sa Earth. Lahat ng non-living things ay nasasakop rin sa biosphere. Paano naman ang bunga at mga hayop sa likuran mo. Everything that has to do with life. Nasa biosphere sila. Bio from the Greek word for life. And tulad ni Gio, narinig mo na siguro ang salitang bio sa biology, the study of life. Ang biosphere is made up of different biomes. Ang biomes ay regions with similar plants and animals and other living things na nakakapag-adapt para tumira sa terrain and climate ng isang region. Ang example nito ay deserts, forests, rainforests, grasslands, and wetlands. Tara, pumunta naman tayo sa ibang lugar. Wow! Ang lakas ng hangin at alam ito. Ang beach ay ang perfect lugar para pag-usapan natin ang dalawang natitirang spheres. Simulan natin sa hydrosphere. Hydro, from the Greek word for water. Lahat ng water sa ating planet ay covered ng hydrosphere. Sa lahat ng salt waters na galing sa dagat, papunta sa mga fresh waters ng ating mga ilog ay narito sa hydrosphere. Pati na rin ang mga glaciers at tubig na nasa ilalim ng lupa. Meron ding water sa air na makikita natin in the form of rain or snow na galing sa mga clouds na matatagpuan sa atmosphere. This sphere covers all the gases in our planet. Atmos came from the Greek word for air. Ang atmosphere ay pinapalibutan ng air na parang isang malaking ball. Pero hindi pare-pareho ang pumunta nito. The atmosphere is divided into many different layers. Troposphere, the lowest level of the atmosphere, contains 80% breathable air on the planet and dito nangyayari ang weather. Sa taas ng troposphere ay stratosphere. Walang weather dito at less ang air. Pero dito ina-absorb ang UV rays na nanggagaling sa sun. Sa mesosphere, ang pinakamalamig na layer ng atmosphere, halos walang air dito. Pero mas lalo na sa thermosphere. Dito mo naman makikita ang mga satellites. Sa taas ng thermosphere ay ang highest level of atmosphere, which is exosphere. This is the highest level you can go and still be on Earth. Any further than the exosphere, then you're officially in outer space. Medyo malayo-layo na ang ating narating sa four subsystems of the Earth. From the ground, which is geosphere, life in biosphere, water in hydrosphere, and gases in atmosphere. These are the four spheres that makes Earth the planet that we know and live in. Kung wala ang isa sa kanila, would Earth really be called the planet of life? Ako, si Noli Barnetta, and thank you for taking on this journey with me to learn about our planet.
Maraming salamat sa lahat ng lumahok at congratulations sa mga nanalo sa ating Sciensikula. Iba talaga ang tatak Cruz na Ligas.
Kamangha-mangha, bukod sa mga estudyante ay hindi rin nagpahuli ang mga guro ng agam sa pagdiriwang na ito. Sila'y nakilahok at natapos ang 4 na araw na webinar na may titulong National Science Club Month Webinar Series 2021 ng ICTS EdTech at ito'y ginanap noong Setyembre 4, 11, 18 at 25 ngayong taong 2021. Tunay na ang mga guro ang siyang gabay sa patuloy nilang pagkatuto at paglago sa kanilang propesyon. Tunay na ang mga estudyante ng Cruz Naligas High School ay nagtataglay ng mga katangi-tanging galing. Pagbati sa mga nanalo at gayon din sa mga nakilahok. Para naman sa pangwakas na pahayag, narito si Ginang Maria Lourdes V. Ruiz.
Before I officially close this program, I'd like to greet our energetic and amiable Education Program Supervisor in Science, Dr. Maria Pilar Capalongan, our hardworking and supportive school head, Dr. Pedro S. Caigoy, our compassionate and diligent science head teacher, Mrs. Florinda D. Batten, our productive and friendly department heads and chairmen, teachers, parents, and students. A pleasant day to all of you. It seems like yesterday we celebrated our first virtual Science Month program, and now we are celebrating the culminating activity for our second virtual Science Club Month. Time flies, and this year's theme, Agham, Pananaliksik at Teknolohiya, kaakibad sa matatag at maunlad na pamayanan. It seeks to demonstrate students' resiliency, innovation, and creativity amidst global crisis through virtual science contests. That is why we continue to provide engaging, entertaining, and interesting activities to our students and even to our co-teachers via technology from the comfort of their homes. It made them understand the significance of Gulayan sa Tahanan, the Sciencicula, where students from various grade levels participated, produced original video entries centered on a science concept. The slogan making contest, where participants from different grade levels interpreted and emphasized the value of science and technology for a stronger nation. Based on the number of participants, I'd say that many had a great time and never hesitated to participate. With this, I want to thank everyone who joins us, especially my colleagues, the science teachers, without whom this program would not have been a success. Once again, have a pleasant day and stay safe, everyone.
Sa wakas, naging matagumpay ang selebrasyon ng Buwan ng Agham ngayong 2021. Taus-puso ang aming pasasalamat sa mga nakinig at walang sawang suporta. Talagang napakahalaga ng papel ng siyensya sa ating mga buhay. Ayon nga sa kasabihan ni Zach Fresco, the intelligent use of science and technology are the tools with which to achieve a new direction. Ako muli ang inyong tagapagdaloy ng programa, Miguel Agas. Panatilihin ang kalinisan at palaging sumunod sa mga health protocols. Paalam!